How is everybody? We're gonna play some Pokémons today. I think this is our third reset so far. I think it's either 3 or 4. I'm gonna say it's 3. We should make a reset counter for sure. I will probably add that to my stream screen when we get to it. I will make us a reset counter. I probably should make a command for it, but I'm gonna have to do some research on how to do that. Otherwise I'll probably just type it in manually. I hope everyone has been having a good day today. I think the last time I saw you guys was Wednesday, and that's when I did my art stream. So we're back to doing some games, but we are gonna keep doing art. I'm really happy with the art stream. It was really nice. A lot of people stopped by, and I was really happy to see them. But this time, on this run, I'm gonna have some help. We're gonna have some backup. I have one of my friends that helped me make sure I was like randomizing the game correctly, and they're gonna help. They're giving me a little backup. We'll have a little bit of backup. So let me get my fat little butt out of the way. Here we go. Okay. So, let me get myself. Get me over here where I belong. And let me add, I'll add our reset counter as well. Oh fuck. I forgot that I was having issues with controllers last time. So that'll be fun. We'll see if I can fix it. Okay. Let me add our reset counter text. Let's create a new reset counter. Or should we call it death counter? Oh, I'm gonna say reset counter. That sounds more accurate. Let's see. Reset counter. We're at 3 resets. 4th game. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Do I have any? Let me get Mm. What color should we use? Maybe a hot pink? We need it to be more of a red pink though. Yeah. Oh, I put this on the wrong thing. That's my bad. Hold on. Where did I put that? Am I silly? Or did I forget how to read? Oh, I just forgot how to read. Okay, so the there's something about this. It's hard to read. Hold on. Let me fix it. Try to find a good color. Is blue better? Kind of. I think the problem is the text isn't very thick. We want bold. Yeah, bold is better. We could also do a dark purple like the Nuzlocke rules text. Hold on. Okay, that looks a little better. I'm gonna put that. We'll put it up there. Perfect. We will just lock that in. Put it. Put it right there for now. Okay. Let me call my buddy in who is going to help us with this and turn this music off for a minute so we can actually hear the game. Okay, there we go. Now we've got game audio. Let me call my friendio. We'll need that back up. There we go. Hello. Hello. Hold on. I don't think you can be heard. Let me fix that. There we go. Now you should be able to be heard. And then I need to open Poogie. I'm hoping that I'm not gonna have any controller issues like I've been having before.
That would be the best bet. Hopeful.
Hopeful. Let me go in here and change this. There we go. image in here.
Gross.
Spooky reactive is great. I know what you're talking about. It's so helpful. Okay. There we go. Get moved, nerd.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because. Alright, so that has been added. Now, controller. Hoping this one is not going to give me issues. Cool. Is it input and hotkeys? Okay. We'll see if this works. Did you have a chance to look through that file?
Yeah, I've been doing some looking through it. There's nothing insane, but it'll
Okay.
definitely
Pose
force
challenges.
some creative problem solving.
Creative problem solving. Yeah, I think this is reset number 3.
There's something very funny from this log that you're gonna see and you're gonna go, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
And don't worry, you're guaranteed to see it.
That's so funny. I'm just kind of scared. I remember being like hella frustrated the last time I streamed because so like some of the text doesn't change. So I was like on my 3rd reset, I was already frustrated, and like your mom walks up to you, she's like, "That's a really cool chimchar you have," and it was not a chimchar. I was like, "Does this look like a fucking monkey to you?" Or maybe she called it a tepig and it was a chimchar, but regardless. Oh, it's doing the thing. Yeah, or my controller just keeps disconnecting from the computer. I don't think it's an issue with the game. I think it's an issue with my controller, which sucks because I barely use this controller.
Trying to think of what that could be. I don't know off the top of my head, and I think I'd have to troubleshoot it off stream with you.
It might be like it needs new batteries or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe something easy like that.
Yippee! Rival name. I'm gonna put it as who we had it as before. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck that guy in particular. I actually don't remember a majority of this game. I played it so long ago.
Yeah, it's been a while since Black 2 came out.
Black 2 got kind of expensive.
Oh yeah, all of the Gen 3, 4, and 5 games got kind of expensive because of competitive Pokemon post-Gen, I want to say 6, so all of the Switch games, Gen 7, 8, Gen 7 kind of started the spike, and then Gen 8 and 9 didn't help because lots of the Gen 3, 4, and 5 Pokemon are competitively viable, and it's
Mm,
easiest to manipulate RNG in those games.
I just figured that it was because they were like older and more popular. I didn't realize there was like a competitive aspect to it.
Yeah, because through Pokemon Bank on the 3DS, you could send them to home,
Hmm.
and what you can do is you can manipulate the RNG has been effectively cracked, so people went through, they studied the code hard enough, and they went, okay, with this set of inputs, I can get this result, and and then waiting this long, I can get this result, which basically just means that we can find out in the string of integers where uh, the information is generated, you can figure out exactly where you are in that string that's based on your seed and the random number generator that exists in the code. You can find exactly where, what and where you can force things to occur. So, like, people will go back to these Gen 3, Gen 4, and Gen 5 games and farm Pokemon and then take them from Gen 3s, transfer them all the way up into Bank and into Home, so that way they can have the best possible Pokemon for them in later games. And or for competitive battling in those games, like prior to Pokemon Champions coming out, because I don't know how relevant those Pokemon are in Champions. I don't know if we can really do a whole ton yet with them.
I was trying to do like some competitive battling in ZA because that's the only way you can get like certain like megas. And it was pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah, ZA is just kind of a nightmare. I am probably gonna, in my spare time on vacation, I'll probably play some ZA.
I don't know how I feel about the new, like, I guess it's not new. I guess they kind of started it in Arceus, but I haven't played Arceus. The like non-turn-based battling. Like it is, but it's not. It's just like cooldowns and like a 3D space.
ZA was where they really started that. It's an interesting, yeah, I guess there was a little bit in Legends Arceus. It's mostly the Legends games. They turned Pokemon into Dark Souls, and I'm a fan of both, so I don't really mind.
I just definitely, considering I like skipped Arceus, I never played it. I didn't expect it. It was like out of the blue because I went from, I think, I played Soul Silver, Black and White 2, X, Y, Sun, Moon. I think I fell off until Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield. I played those. Fell off again and grabbed ZA. So
Yeah,
I haven't played the remakes either.
Yeah, so I started playing Pokemon back. I had a copy of Emerald that I don't know exactly where it is at this point, but I played through that. I have my copy of Fire Red still, and then I bought every single copy of every single game in Gen 4 at least once, if not more. I think I have 2 copies of Pearl, 3 copies of Diamond, 3 copies of Platinum, 1 of Heart Gold, 1 of Soul Silver. I bought Black, wasn't a fan of the 2.5 dimensions that they do, and then never got a 3DS because I just didn't have the money for it at the time, and so didn't play any of Gen 6 or 7. And then Gen 8 rolled around, and got myself a Switch, got Sword and Shield, played through them, loved them to death, and then started working on my living decks in Gen 8 a little bit, picked up Legends Arceus, picked up Gen 9. I'm about 2/3 of the way through my living decks, and I've just had so much going on in my life that I put it down and I haven't picked it back up, and then after that, it haven't really picked up ZA. I need to. I've heard it's at least decent.
It's decent
and I want to
enough.
finish. Yeah, I want to finish that game before I go in and play Winds and Waves that's coming out.
I've heard mixed thoughts on Wind and Waves. A lot of people are saying the starters are not enticing them at all. They're just not interested in the starters.
And to those people, I say womp womp.
I think the Pomeranian's cute. I hope they keep it on 4 legs, though. I don't want another Litten incident.
Counterpoint, furbait.
I mean, yeah, but they're all becoming furbait. Delphox gets a pass because they're witchy.
I guess that's fair.
Okay, so we're at the point where we gotta pick our partners. So we get Oshawott, Venipede, or Magnemite. Do I need to be strategic here, or do I just pick one? Venipede is what I would pick if just going off of vibes.
So your rival is always going to have the Pokemon on the left of whatever you pick.
So they'll get Oshawott.
Yeah, so they'll get Oshawott. And in a normal Nuzlocke, where you can kind of plan out what you're gonna do, the general consensus is that you want a strong, fast attacking team because you know what you're going up against, and you are capable of pre-planning the fight, pre-planning damage ranges, and just saying, okay, I'm planning to take a sack here. Let's see what we can do moving forward without minimal sacks, maximum results, balls to the wall the whole time. In a randomized Nuzlocke where you have no idea what's going on, you really have to play slower, much more defensive, and say, hey, you have to just go look at what they have and say, what do I have in my team to react to that? What could possibly, what could this Pokemon be going through? Like, what other Pokemon could they have on the team? And really take it slow, make the decisions, get information, and then move forward with that information. In my opinion, the best option here is Magnemite, only because of the fact that Magnemite has really good typing. You are quad weak to ground, but ground, like, you can play around that, and I believe Magnemite has the potential to get Levitate. And you match up well into both of the other starters, if I'm wrong and it's to the right.
So you think Magnemite would be the best choice?
I think Magnemite would be the best choice. I think that Venipede is... If you vibe with Venipede, I don't think any of these are necessarily bad choices. However, if I'm wrong and your rival gets the Magnemite, you immediately have to find a counter. I don't remember when the next rival fight is.
He fights you like right off the bat.
Yeah, he fights you right off the bat, but
He fights you right off the bat.
I don't...
And then doesn't he fight you after you get through the like ranch area?
Yes, and I don't remember if you have Pokeballs at that point.
You do. Because you go through Route 1 to get there. So you should have 3 Pokemon under your belt if you catch one at the ranch and at Route 1. Because, like, I vibe with Venipede. They're cool. But I'm kind of tired of taking risks and resetting.
Fair. Again, the safest option here is the Magnemite. You're going to have a little bit of a longer wait until you get an evolution than if you would take the Venipede. Venipede is the high risk, high reward. Oshawott is kind of the mid-ground of, this can go very well, this can go very poorly, but overall this is going to be a relatively safe option into most things we're going to run up against. Magnemite is the, I already have a damage immunity. I potentially get a second damage immunity, which means that I have free switches into 2 different types of Pokemon. And I have a very tanky, sturdy Pokemon that can also dish out some damage.
Mm-hmm. Would there be any advantages to grabbing the Venipede? Over
Venipede is a
Magnemite?
bug type, so Venipede is going to level up and evolve much more quickly. So you have a much more risky early game, but if you can make it past, I'd say Gym 2, your starter's going to be good for probably the next 3 or 4 gyms. So if you can make it out of the early game, Venipede is going to be really strong into the mid game. But if you can't make it out of that early game, then Venipede's going to be slightly weaker into much stronger, and then it will quickly fall off by about Gym 5 or Gym 6, where it's going to have a base stat total of around 475, 500. I'd have to go look it up. To where it's going to be a lot stronger until everything catches up to you and hits its 3rd stage evolution. Once everything hits 3rd stage evolution, it's going to be significantly weaker, though.
So definitely probably go with the Magnemite. I don't know where it's levels.
If I was playing... I can go look it up. So, Magnemite evolves into Magneton at 30. Yeah. Venipede being a bug type, it evolves into Whirlipede starting at level 22 and into Scolipede at 30. So you're going to get a stage 2 at the same time you would get the stage 1 of Magnemite. And then I think the Thunderstone in this game is really late for some reason. I don't think you can get it super early to evolve it into the Magnezone. Or wait, was it still Trade Evo at this point?
I don't remember.
Zone. On evolution data. Yeah, it's so. Oh god, where's the area in this game? Black 2, white 2, Magnezone. So, in Gen 5, you have to go find the special electric Charge Stone Cave level 1. Where's Charge Stone at on the map? So this is a lot of what Nuzlocking is. It's just spreadsheet simulator, by the way. It's great. We love it here.
We love spreadsheet.
Yeah, when you get into very fun Nuzlocks, and by very fun I mean spreadsheet simulator Nuzlocks, the game literally just becomes, okay, I'm gonna go into a damage calculator and I'm gonna upload the enemy team and I'm gonna say, okay, how do I beat this?
Mm-hmm.
Using all of the Pokemon that I have available to me.
Yeah, for the most part, as I've been playing, I've just been like, not even like looking stuff up. I've just been like, I'm gonna play this the way that I would play it, and I think that's probably my problem. Is I'm playing it like an unrandomized game.
Okay, so you're not gonna get that Magnezone until between Gym 5 and Gym 6.
Okay.
But you're also not gonna get, like, I would say, bank on the Stage 3 evolutions until that Gym 5, Gym 6 area. Except for Scolipede, just because of XP curves. That's another thing, you just have to, like... The knowledge base for Pokemon is so vast, no one's gonna judge you for taking the time to just look up Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And look up and know how to get the information you're looking for.
So you're still saying Magnemite even though third evolution comes way later?
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
Okay. Also, hi! Okay, so we'll grab this guy. What? We have to name this guy. What should we name this guy?
Name him Panda, so that way if your starter dies, I immediately leave call.
I'm on my fucking own. Magnet. Wait, let me see. I wonder... Oh, there's not enough spaces for me just to call it Panda Magnet.
You could also name it, because normally what people do for Nuzlocke is I have like naming conventions. And so what I'll do for my Nuzlocke is like something that I'm enjoying at the time, like, or something very topical. I'll send you a DM with one of them I've done recently.
I have like I think it's like a stream redeem where people can like name the Pokemon so they can choose.
There's a reason I had to send that to you.
Oh god. Hold on, let me open Discord. Oh my god.
Yeah, that one was pretty peak. My boy Jeff didn't make it very long.
Oh no. I think what broke my heart was losing Floop. I had a Torchic named Floop. Hi, welcome
Not
in.
Floop.
Floop. Yeah, rest in peace, Floop. They will fly high. They will be missed. Okay. Everybody's gonna be so confused about why there's a fucking magnet named Panda.
No, I'll just like pop into chat occasionally and I'll be like, hey, is he dead yet? Am I dead?
No Soul Link? No, not this time. That would be fun though.
Hello.
Hello.
I think a Soul Link would be super fun. I just, I don't know. I think that, figuring out how to play for yourself in the game and playing through one or two Nuzlocke entirely on your own and just being like, okay, cool, I kind of have the hang of it. And then, being able to, after that, go, hey, I know how to plan around fights. I don't need to consult. We can ball out with two people and make risks significantly harder.
Yeah, I mean that would be it sounds like fun, but like it would probably definitely have to come after like learning a little bit. Also, hi Raiders, welcome in. Hi Dismay. How was you guys' stream? What were you up to? This kid's gonna immediately want to kick my fucking ass. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys had a good stream. Was playing Warframe. This may recommended you as a raid target. Oh, thank you guys. Let me make sure I give you a shout out. Hold on. Whoa. Yeah, I haven't played Warframe, but I've considered it. Hi, hi! We're doing my first Nuzlocke run on Pokemon Black 2. This is reset number 3. Thank you guys all so much for stopping by. What is going on with Melon? There we go. Who's your favorite regional bird if you had to pick? Like, in Pokemon? Like, are we talking like Pidgey and like all of those guys? Like, it just any bird?
Mine is most definitely Starly.
Starly's
The
pretty
Starly
sick.
line in general.
I would have to pick what's the one that becomes Corviknight?
Rookity.
Rookity is up there, and so is the original for Talonflame.
Fletchling.
Fletchling, yeah. Mine is Bird Jesus Pidgeot myself. Gotta love Bird Jesus. Why are they giving this guy a Pokédex? That was- I got mine. Why do you need one? What if I don't want to battle him? What if I don't... Like, just imagine, like, picking up, like, a hunk of metal and just smashing it against a fucking otter. But yeah, I'm sure you guys
They
had a
do
long
have-
stream. Oh, sorry. What was that?
Oh, no. You're the streamer. I'll shut up.
Okay, no, you're good. If you guys have had a long stream and you need to go grab like a snack, or you just want to lurk, I totally don't blame you. Get some good rest. You know, take a load off. I'm pretty sure like Warframe is a pretty intensive game. Overwatch stresses me out though, so I might have a skewed view of things. Just got back into Overwatch and I've gotten so sweaty about it.
Warframe is intense for the first couple of hours you put in because it's information overload, and then you kind of just get used to it.
That bitch jumped me. Yeah, no, I've thought about playing Warframe. I just don't know enough about it to know if it's something that I would enjoy. Should I be like battling a little bit more tactfully, or does it not really matter at this point?
Right now, it doesn't really matter.
It's free, so you can try it. Fashion framing is so fun. That's why you play. That's why I used to play Destiny, but then my ex made me hate Destiny.
You can just walk up and drip check people. Just keep clicking tackle.
Just don't even worry about Supersonic.
Yeah, you don't need to confuse him. This is not a fight you really need to worry about.
I love confusing the shit out of people. Look at you, buddy. Leveling up. Warframe has a potion of... I'm gonna guess that you meant cosmetics. And so many frames with many ways to theme. I've watched you guys play it, and you guys always look really cool. What's like the premise of Warframe though? Like, I know Destiny is like space vigilante type stuff, but like, what is Warframe?
Great question.
you're kind of the exact same thing. You're a space vigilante, and there's a lot of lore and yeah, you just kind of wake up after you took a really long nap, and they hand you a gun.
They just hand you a gun. And they're like, go have fun. Your warframe awakened after a long slumber. I will not spoiler more. This community is very good with not spoiling. I might just have to play it and see if I like it. Right now, my big focus is like actually finishing games I've started. So like Baldur's Gate 3 and Dispatch are on the list. Oh, and Monster Hunter. This square thing is a computer. Yes. I get like really irritated sometimes with like Pokemon tutorials like this where they're like, this is a computer, this is what it does. You know, because I've played Pokemon for years, not thinking about the fact that this is someone's, you know, first Pokemon game. And they probably need that explanation. Was it... Which, was it Scarlet and Violet that you get the Weed Cat starter?
Yes, you get Weed Cat.
Yeah, the intro on that game was like pissing me off on how long it was. ZA did too. Like, just let me go fuck off. Let me go do my own thing. Another baby Tenno. I already got my running shoes, but I will take another pair. Town map.
Town map.
Town map. Town map. Okay. So we're gonna go catch, I think, our first Pokemons at this point.
Yeah, we got it.
Dude, on I think my last game that I had to reset, the first Pokemon I ran into was a Dratini and I fucking biffed it and I was so pissed. This way. Okay, I know how to catch a Pokemon. Woof woof. Yeet. I should probably set my daily poll in here for people to do. That's a prediction, technically. Where is it? Leave this up. There we go. Y'all can vote on that now. Alright, so what is our first Pokemon gonna be? What is the first guy? More metal. We get more metal.
More metal.
How dare it avoid me? How dare? Steel only run? Oh god. Are there like Nuzlocke runs where you have to pick a type? And you can only...
Yes, and they're kind of miserable.
So I was gonna say, that sounds like awful. I don't know if tackling it's just gonna murder it.
You can always just throw balls. Because we did up the catch rate of everything.
I know ball.
Ball's life.
Ball is life. I didn't like that. Steel only runs, some people do, and they're hard depending on type. I throw a ball.
Nah, he didn't do much damage to himself. You can hit him once.
That's what I said last run, and I fucking decimated it. Okay, we're good. Yippee! We got a guy! Yes, we have to give it a name. I'm gonna name it after the person who rated us. I think that's only fair. Wow. Is it Eli? Yes. Ah. There we go. Okay, so we've had a guy. Let's go heal these guys. So at this point, would you try to stay and like level up? Before moving on to like the ranch area?
So, that's kind of the
That is the kind of contentious part of Nuzlocking is, especially with this game in particular, one, what is considered a boss fight, and two, just Nuzlocks in general. Is it better for you to have more fun, but use rare candies and lose some of the potential gains you may get from EV grinding to make it not miserable for you to sit there and grind the wild encounters until you're a decent level?
Mm-hmm. Because, like, what level is the first gym leader's ace?
Let me go into double check, because that's Sharon. It is level 13, but technically you have a rival fight in between at level 8.
Hmm. So I can't level them up past level 8 for sure.
Some people do consider it part of the that one's a level cap. Some people don't. That is up to you.
I wasn't before, but I'm not sure what, like, the technical classic Nuzlocke counts.
Technically, it is. Most people go off of gym leaders only, so they go 13.
So it would go 13, okay. I'm afraid of losing the little guys. I've been losing little guys the last several runs. Bonk. The prediction is whether today was a coffee or an energy drink day. Do I have a coffee or do I have an energy drink? Bonk. The constant, like, running back and forth to a Pokemon Center takes up so much time. It's kind of funny. Thank you guys for sticking through the ads.
Yeah, and that's why people sometimes don't do. They'll go ahead and they just basically hack in a bunch of rare candies. And it makes the grind a little bit less unbearable because you basically just go through, you get your Pokemon, because the game is never about what, this game isn't about testing your skill of, can I sit here and grind Pokemon levels for 5 hours in order to get everybody up to the level that I think that they need to be at. The game is Nuzlocke are testing in a battle with a certain set of given information, can I make informed decisions to keep enough Pokemon alive to make it to the end of the run?
I'm trying to decide if I should keep going on with this battle or duck out. I don't know if I can, like, wear this guy down enough.
Run!
Yeah. I caught was level 2. That one was level 4. I will say this is kind of like a fun, chill game to play, though. Like, it's kind of stressful in its own way, but it's not the same kind of stressful as, like, FPS games. It's a little guy!
It's just a baby.
It is just a baby. It's just a baby. Your health's still pretty high. Bleh. The moment I fight a fire type, I'm fucked. Yeah, for now. One thing agreed upon is rare candies are fun to play with. Because grinding levels is so boring. Yeah, but it gives me time to talk to chat, so I don't mind it too much. Oh yeah, it is risky, I guess. That is true.
I made sure to go through with Candy and basically just sit down. We kept it to where it was like strength equivalent, so it's not going to be like, oh god, there's Groudon on Route 1.
That would be
So
kind of funny,
there's not
though.
the risk of immediately just perishing because you run into a legendary that you haven't seen.
Jarvis, beat this guy's ass. Walking outside your house and you find God, Arceus is just like knocking on your door.
I'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh god. Oh god. He's a guy. Then bitch slaps you to the void. Hey listen, the void's a cool place, like Giratina's in there or something. He's kind of a cool dude. Okay, so if you were a gym leader, what type would you pick?
See, that's difficult because am I like first gym leader or am I 8th gym leader?
Like, what do you mean? Like in in a game, like the 4th, or like
Like yeah, like if we're talking about game, because
Mhm.
obviously game has progression that determines how many Pokemon I get, that determines like what my level range is.
I-
Which
I would say like end game gym leader. Like you can have as many as you want. I'm just saying like if you could pick a type, what type would you pick?
probably for end game gym leader with 4 or 5 Pokemon. I don't know, like a water type gym leader.
Water type. I feel like I'd want to be like just based off of like vibes, ghost or dark type.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Bug, Butterfree your favorite. I have like a handful of favorite Pokemon, so it's kind of hard for me to like pick one favorite Pokemon. You know what Pokemon I haven't seen in several games that I kind of miss? Zoroark. I mean, like, I guess they did do, like, the alternate
Hisuian.
form of it. Mid-level around 30. So you can use Golisopod. That's a, I'm trying to remember which Pokemon that is. Is that the one that looks like a horseshoe crab?
Yes.
Yeah.
The horseshoe crab that evolves into the big horseshoe crab that's very scary.
Very scary. Scizor is cool. I like a lot of fairy type Pokemon too. Like Sylveon's up there on my list. I remember like being hella excited for a new evolution, and I was like, oh, I wonder what type it'll be, and then they just brought out a whole new type out of their ass, and I was really confused. Do you think fairy type was a good decision on their part to add?
I think that fairy type solves a lot of the issues that they had balancing the games before, because it's not like, oh, I hit endgame, I have dragon types, nothing can touch me.
Dragons were weak to ice though.
The issue is that ice is... This is gonna get really nerdy really quickly. I'm so sorry. If you take a statistical analysis of all the ice types and you look at their general stat spread, actually no, ice isn't a defensive type, it's an offensive type, which means the ice matches up terribly into dragon. Because you have to be faster than dragons, and most of the good dragon types are sitting at above 600 base stat total. And when you're above 600 base stat total, you have to do something very well to be able to touch them. And ice doesn't resist dragon type. Ice doesn't resist anything. Except for ice, which isn't relevant. So ice is not going to take the dragon types very well at base when they have huge attacking stats, huge speed, and enough bulk to get away with whatever they want. Then you add on top of that most dragon types are going to be able to get fire type moves, and most ice types don't have a good resistance to it. And unless you're going to slap wall rain in every game,
See, this is like a lot of stuff that I'm not well versed on. I just like I play the Pokemon games. I've never really been like super into like the stats of it all up until like ZA with like they made it so easy to get like the perfect IVs or whatever by like getting the bottle caps.
Yeah, it's really nice in the later games. They've streamlined a lot of the process of like actually making things as viable as they can be. They give you the information about IVs and EVs and stat spreads and everything in the game. You don't just have to go look them up. And yeah, I agree with you. I think that all of the ice types in modern games are just being made to be defensive walls, and it's super unoriginal. Or yeah, they just get slapped onto water types, and it's just like, ugh. Why? Like, could we not have done anything? Like, hey, an ice fire type. That'd be super cool. Like, it'd be one of the new unique type chart combinations that we had.
We need
that
a
we haven't gotten
Todoroki.
yet.
We need a Todoroki Pokemon.
Exactly.
Oh. The times ice types get an offensive Pokemon, they don't last long. Like one gen. I like dark and ghost types quite a bit. I think Houndoom's pretty cool. But again, this is like all based on like just aesthetics.
Yeah. Vibes are very important with Pokemon. I do have the vibes Pokemon of like, yeah, no, just like a chill little guy of Obstagoon.
Edge, yeah, I'm edgy. Cringe is dead. Umbreon's cool. Chandelure's cool, they're ghost type. I like the gothic witchy like Pokemon. There's that one fairy type that looks witchy, but like in their Pokédex entry, it's like, hey, if you have emotions, it's gonna beat the shit out of you, and I think that's really funny. I think that's a fairy type though. Is that Hatterene? Or am I thinking a different one?
I think it's
Hatterene.
Hatterene, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, if you're too sad, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I was going through the ice types because I was like, no, there's normally like one good offensive and one good defensive ice type, and I'm right, there's one, and then there's just no other ice types. Like Gen 9, we got Iron Bundle for the offensive ice type, which is just an ice water type, and for the 2, we do technically have Chien Pao, but I normally leave legendaries mythicals.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Baxcalibur, who's just a dragon type, so he gets 600 base stat total. By the way, those are the those are the 3 ice types from Gen 9.
That's nuts. If you're too loud around it, you risk being torn apart by the claws on its tentacle. This Pokemon is known as the Forest Witch. Yeah. It's funny to me. Honk. Okay, so another Pokemon question. Do you think that they're running out of ideas for good designs? Because a lot of people get upset about the trash bag and the keychain.
Okay, so hear me out. This is a take. This is a take of all
It is
time.
a take of all time.
I think they never had any ideas for any of the gens. They came up with good ones and they came up with bad ones. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Ekans being snake backwards and it being a snake in Gen 1, like I don't think they had any ideas to start with, dog.
They just came up with shit on the fly. But I mean, like, yeah, there's like a lot of Pokemon that are just like obvious, like you know, like, oh, it's monkey but fire. It's snake, and then like, oh, we can't think of a name, so we'll just name it snake backwards. But I'm talking about the stuff that like these guys, where it's like, that sure is a gear, that's a magnet, that's a keychain, that's a garbage bag. The keys are a reference to a Japanese demon thing, and the garbage was a reflection on pollution. I mean, I guess I could understand that.
Yeah, and they all technically do have a place within the world, and they make it fit and work. It's still, like, I don't know. I think that they, like, if we're... Yeah, in Japan do love stories on objects gaining souls or being haunted.
That's what that Gachakuda anime reminds me of.
Yeah.
I thought it was really sad in ZA that the Trubbish will run up to you and like basically ask you to catch them. They run up to you all excited, like, please catch me, and it kind of made me sad.
Every time they run up to me, I desperately want a button that's just a punt.
The Soul Stone Pokemon was BS to get in their first game. The Soul Stone Pokemon. Spiritomb! Oh, okay, I do remember that guy. Man, it's been a long time since I've thought about that one. When's the last time we saw a Spiritomb around?
I'm Forgore.
You Forgore?
The last time? No, cause okay, are we talking about chronologically, or are we talking about like chronologically game release, or are we talking about like the last time I have physically seen one in a game?
I think chronologically. And they're saying
we
Omega
technically get
Ruby.
them- Yeah, we technically get one in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl because they're remakes.
That's true. Yeah, I haven't played that one either. I haven't played Arceus, I haven't played the Diamond Pearl remakes, I haven't played Sapphire Ruby remake.
Oh no, I'm losing it. They were in they had a couple of fixed encounter locations in Scarlet Violet.
Oh, did they? Okay, I haven't
Yeah.
finished Scarlet Violet yet, so that explains it too. Because I was on Scarlet and Violet, and then ZA came out, so I diverted to it, and I haven't gone back. I was playing it, like, at night, up until, like, I would fall asleep, and I would just, like, fall asleep playing, Scarlet Violet.
Scarlet Violet, I like and I don't like Scarlet Violet. I like them because they give me the freedom to make dumb decisions. I don't like them because they still try to corral me in the correct direction.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're in BDSP. They should. It's not through the normal method that you get them, but I think they're a rare catch on. I can see the route in my head. 209, I want to say.
I've just been, like, mindlessly beating shit up. How far are we? Okay, we've gotten him at least up to, like, level 5. We've got a level 6 and a level 5. I just want to make sure we're not going to get our ass beat. Yeah, I would prefer not to get my ass slapped.
Don't do that while I'm here. I am pure of heart.
I wouldn't say you're pure of heart. You do scream about being afraid of women, though.
Hey now. No need to call me out here. I thought those tags said safe space.
It is a safe space. You only have steel types mostly? Yeah. If somebody shows up with a fire type, we're not gonna have a good time. I would like to at least get them up to like level 6 to 8 range. Also, this guy only has one move.
Yeah, hey, let me
One
double check.
fire type
Yeah,
and it's restart time. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I've looked ahead, but you're fine.
Dude, the having only like normal type moves and running into a ghost type sucked so hard.
Don't worry, if you get to level 7, Magnemite gets Thunder Shock, I wanna say?
Okay, we should.
Shockwave? Something. He gets an electric type move.
Okay, we'll try to get them up to level 8 at least. Charge at 6. Thunder Shock at 11.
That's for Clink. I think Magnemite gets the Thunder Shock at 7.
Cat. It's just a baby. Yeah, we've got charge now on this guy.
What the fuck? Is that a fucking cat?
Hey,
Hey, don't fucking look at me like that. That's a weird looking fucking cat. Ma! Yo, there's a stray cat outside. I don't want
I'm
it starting
inside.
to fight with Lucy. Lucy, it's okay. It's okay, Lucy. Don't worry about it. Ma! Ma, there's a weird fucking stray cat outside. It looks
I forget how long this is.
like grandma, the fucking thing. Hey, get the fuck out of here. I don't even know if that's a fucking cat. Blink, motherfucker. Hey, I don't know.
The video is so fucking funny.
The video is peak, but also it's really funny because I've wanted to do it every time you find a skitty.
Oh, I thought it was directed at me. I'm like, I don't look like a grandma. Blah. It growled at me.
Ah, wow, there's a weird ass cat out there.
It looks like grandma. But that Skitty looks so baby. If it was like the Purugly or like Glameow, I could agree with grandma. One question. Yes. I may or may not have answers.
I know I don't.
Do you bite your tail as a tick? No, I feel like that would hurt. I mean, because your tail is an extension of your spine. I do bite my claws though. That's a bad habit. Not full chomp, just hold it in your mouth? Maybe when I was little. I used to also chew on my shirts as a kid. I would chew holes in like the necklines of my shirt. It was the autism. Snow leopards do it. Fun fact, I thought about being a snow leopard VTuber. I think they're very pretty. They're so cute. I think being like a Chimera VTuber would be really cool too. So you can just mix and match a bunch of shit. Oh, come on, controller. Don't give up on me. I keep getting like these skitties and they do nothing but like growl at me, and so like I can just beat them up into oblivion and take no damage. Depending on how you style it, you would be compared to the Arcanite's Snow Leopard characters. So my original model has pink hair. It's edited right now to have the calico hair because that's how I have my hair dyed in real life. But originally it's pink. It's like a pastel pink. Because I used to dye my hair pink. And I get compared to is it like Deanna or whatever it is? That's like the Genshin Impact character. A lot. And I was like, I'll have you know, I've had this character for like 10 years before Genshin even came out. I'm the OG. You want to know an embarrassing fun fact? My VTuber model character was originally a Nekopara self-insert. There you go. She has evolved and changed over the years several times, but she was originally a Nekopara self-insert. Dory? No, what's her name? That's like, she's like, let's see, Calico Genshin character. Diona. 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 Man, not really. Well, I appreciate it. Your hair is too wild. Yeah, I'm a feral creature. I do bite, unfortunately. Chai would tell you I bite. I actually used to have a pin I would wear to work that said, it was like a gold star pin that said, I haven't bitten anyone today. Bite the other guy. I'll bite the cables under your desk. Why is my controller is wonky? Put his Discord PNG in your mouth. That would be funny. But I would
Please
need...
do nor.
That would be funny, but unfortunately, I don't have Fugi through VTube Studio. That would be funny though. This is DS. Yeah, if I had like Fugi reactive through VTube Studio, I could like put him on my head or something. Hide from Nintendo. We should all be hiding from Nintendo, honestly. Nintendo's scary. What with their lawsuits all over the place. Palworld is breaking them and it's fun to watch. I agree. I think it's kind of funny. What is your take?
Nintendo is going insane, and I think it's very funny to watch them fall from grace with every terrible launch that they put out.
Isn't there a game that's coming out or that someone's making that's just like a blatant ripoff of several Nintendo games? Like, it's like Pokemon, Legends of Zelda, a bunch of other shit just like in one game.
Oh yeah, it's really funny. I love referring to it as lawsuit any percent.
They were crazy. They had to rename because it was so blatant. Yeah. Do we have a date for Winds and Waves?
I don't think we directly have one, but I think they said late 27.
Late.
I could be wrong on that.
I feel bad because I've fallen off of ZA for a while. And I feel like I've definitely missed some, like, updates. Slash, I know I've missed probably some, like, mystery gift type stuff. Like, there was, like, a one you could get where you would get, like, a perfect IV Charizard, and I missed that one. I was a little upset on that one.
Yeah, they have lots of events like that because it celebrates like different achievements of people. I know that there was one for the World Championships where you got like the match deciding Pokemon. And I will admit with the later games they do lots of events, they do lots of mystery gifts, and it's super cool to just like have all of the mons that they put out.
Mm-hmm. There's also a mobile game called Palmon Survival that's a ripoff of Pokemon and Power World. That's nuts. Like, I mean, like, people are like, oh, so, like, it doesn't matter anymore. Well, and then there's, like, a Pikmin game that's just, like, Pokemon Go. Like, my sister was trying to get me into it, and I was like, I can't even play Pokemon Go and, like, keep up with it. And I've never played a Pikmin game. Nintendo opened the floodgates. Yeah, honestly. Bonk. Almost level 8.
As of April, sorry, I've been looking up Winds and Waves. As of April
You're good.
26th, there is no specific month or day confirmed, although some rumors speculate whether it will arrive Q1, early 27, or later in the year with a holiday release.
I'm really hoping it's good. My main gripe with ZA is the fact that, like, I understood what they were going for by putting it all in the one city, but it kind of got old. Hi, Raiders! Welcome in, welcome in! Were you guys also playing Pokemon? I'm getting attacked by a snowstorm? Hi, Evie, welcome in! Welcome in, you guys. Let me make sure I give you guys shoutouts. Black 2 Soul Link. Yeah, we were talking about Soul Link earlier, but this is my first one, so I feel like that'd be a little too difficult. Definitely something I would like to do at some point, though. So how did it go? More Pokemon. There's always room for more Pokemon. Thank you. Poorly. But it was fun, monumentally underwhelming. So, like, doing the Nuzlocke is when, like, if you're playing the game at the same time as someone else, and if, like, one of their Pokemon is out, you lose yours as well, from what I understand.
Yeah, so basically, you two have to go into every single fight in the game at the same time using the same parties. So, like, your starter and my starter have to be on the team at the same time. If we were doing a Soul Link, your Route 1 encounter and my Route 1 encounter have to be on the team at the same time. They're linked, and if it's on one team, it has to be on both. If one of them dies, they both die.
It sounds like fun, but probably definitely not for like a first run. A lot of Yakuza named Pokies have been buried. Oh no. We usually aren't super strict about the parties outside of the gym. I mean, I don't think that's necessarily terrible. I figure like the gyms and stuff are the most important. They're linked to the Pokemon they get from that area. Okay, come on. Controller is glitching out a little. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. Feel free to go like get a snack or a drink, or if you gotta go, I totally understand. I promise I'll take good care of your communities. But you're also welcome to just hang out with us while we play this Nuzlocke. This is my third reset, which is why Panda's here to help me because I was struggling quite a bit.
Hi, I'm backseat Coach Panda. For any of you that like actually want to know credentials, I've been Nuzlocking for about 6 years. I've beaten all of the mainline games Nuzlocked with Emerald, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. Then we get into the mods. I've done Radical Red on the easier difficulty. I've done Renegade Platinum and Blaze Black 2 Redux by Dryano. I'm currently working on my Emerald. I haven't really made it too far into the game. I have a decent run going at this point, but yeah, I've been Nuzlocking for a while. I've played the games since I was too young to remember. I think I got my first DS when I was 4. So I've been playing Pokemon games for 20 some odd years.
Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Go on.
But yeah, I at least have a little bit of experience. I like to say I have enough vindication with enough resets that my terrible, terrible advice works sometimes.
Sometimes. Controller, please. We had resets 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dang. But I'm sure like some of that is due to the fact that it's a lot harder with like the Souls Link. I think it was my last reset. I had just gotten like my starter. Like I was about where I am right now. And I ran into a ghost type. Well, all my Pokemon were baby, so they only had like normal type moves. So I was kind of fucked, like right out of the gate on that one. You're gonna lurk for a bit though. Good luck with your run until you get back. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for lurking. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the raids. Bonk. Alright, let's fill these guys up. We're almost got them both to like level 8. Which at least will let them get some electric moves. Okay, so if you could pick any Pokemon, minus legendaries, of course, to be your partner Pokemon, what are you picking?
Nah, I gotta stick with my goat, Staraptor. He's not pizza cut. Sorry, we may got into an intense team fight. Give me a second.
You're good. Bonk.
Pro tip, they died.
Oh.
So yeah, he's not like super edgy, but like my boy Staraptor, just, you know, he has the right amount of edge, but still has that swagger. And is a bird.
It's a bird. Okay, we
Bird
are
gang.
level
What about
8.
you?
I feel like I have to pick Umbreon. I think Umbreon is like, if I could get them as a shiny specifically too.
Shiny Umbreon kind of goated.
If we're talking like Pokemon, because like the whole thing with ZA is Mega Evolution. That's like literally the whole premise. If it has to be one that has a Mega Evolution, I'm in between like Absol or Houndoom. Probably Houndoom.
One with, if we had to go with a Mega, I don't know. I kind of like the new Frostlass Mega.
That one's pretty good. I like Delphox. I like their new Mega, but that's a given because it's witchy. I kind of think I did not care for Alligator's new Mega. There's a lot of them actually that I don't think I cared for at all.
I don't know, man.
I didn't like Dragonair's
Patrick
either.
Starmie was pretty gas.
That one was pretty funny. I didn't care for Dragonites. I didn't care for is it Slowkings or whatever? I didn't care for a lot of the new ones. I don't know how, I don't think I like Absol's second one they came out with. The weird arm on the back, like, on one hand it's like, yeah, I can see it being kind of sick, but on the other hand there's just something about it that just, I don't think I like. Okay, so favorite legendary.
Legendary. Because that one's like hard because there are like cool legendaries, and then there's just like you know, I gotta go with my lad. I got the, it's not the trainer gallery, it's one of the Sword and Shield Pokemon cards. It's Reshiram. I'll have to pull it up and show you. It's super sick. Cause he's got like the red flower petals like floating all through the card. It's like
pretty.
It's so cool.
Eventually I'm gonna get a hand cam set up, and I'll be taking like periodic breaks through Pokemon games and like Nuzlocks by like opening some packs of cards. But I don't have a good spot for my hand cam right now.
I just shot you the card on
Ooh,
Discord.
let me see. Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah.
That card is not cheap, but it's like top 5 favorite Pokemon cards of all time.
Trying to think. I really wanted the expensive Umbreon card from Prismatic. That one was really pretty.
Yeah, it is really pretty, but I wouldn't want to pay $1,400 for that card.
Oh no, yeah. One of the reasons I like Umbreon so much is like there's a comic out there where they draw Umbreon really like I don't even think it's like an official comic, but they draw Umbreon like super sick. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we go. Like I don't know, but I don't think that it's official manga art. But ever since like I saw this artist's rendition of like what they feel like Umbreon would look like as a creepy little fucker, I really like it.
As a mod, there's a stray cat out here.
Oh yeah, hold on. I found an image of this manga I'm talking about. Discord. Like, look at him. He's so freaky looking.
Why he got Soul Eater vibes?
He got Soul Eater vibes.
We're on the topic of Pokemon cards, and this, like, if I had a gem mint of this Dragonite, like, peak dog, that would be crown of my collection. First edition, fossil, foil, or it's hollow in Pokemon. My bad, my bad. Hollow Dragonite, like, peak.
Get this fucker to level 8. Boom. You were right. It was an energy drink.
I'm always right.
Can you guess what flavor of energy drink, though? Or brand. Or brand.
You're a very caffeine spicy person, so you want something with a lot of caffeine.
Correct.
But you aren't basic, so it's not gonna be
It's not gonna be Monster.
Mm-mm. Not Monster.
Not gonna be. I don't put you as a Red Bull person.
I like Red Bull if I want like half the amount of caffeine that I normally drink. And I will always try the new one, but it's not my go-to. I missed the green one. The green one was pretty good.
I have been vibing with the Cherry Sakura.
I have a couple of those right now.
Sounds pretty good.
But not Red Bull.
You're
Not
gonna
the
be
same.
something that's. You're gonna be drinking something that's like off the wall, but probably tastes really good. So like,
Please.
are you a Ghost gamer?
I am a ghost gamer.
Would you happen to be drinking one of the Ghost Sour Patch Kid Blues?
Ghost is correct, but not that flavor.
Ah.
Sour flavors sour flavors in general, I guess, are okay, but the ones that are like Warheads or like Sour Patch Kids tend to actually like hurt my tummy a little bit because they're a little too acidic. But like the limeades and like lemonades are okay, but it's none of those.
You're drinking the limited edition FaZe Clan one.
I have that one in my mini fridge, but it's not the one that I have.
No, I'm gonna lose it, dog. I would not
Give up?
know the flavor that you are drinking then.
It's peach.
Uh,
It's peach. I also have the cran grape and Welch's grape one in my mini fridge.
I knew you were an herbal enjoyer.
Purple. What else do you play, and what type of art is your favorite to do? In terms of art, I am an OC art enjoyer. I like to draw my characters, other people's characters, VTuber models, anime style stuff. Also bones. I like to draw like skeletal stuff. You like building and painting miniatures? I haven't really worked on painting minis, but it's something I've thought about doing. Especially if I can get a hand cam going, I would consider painting minis on stream. I've also thought about doing shadow boxes. You do have an OC would love to see me draw? Yeah, I open commissions off and on, and then I sometimes also have it as a like point redeem. If my commissions are empty and I've got some extra time, I will do requests. Warhammer 40k Orc Horde boss. See, I don't have any knowledge of Warhammer, really. I have some friends who are really into it, though. As for games that I play, I have a pretty wide variety. Like, right now, I've been kind of bouncing between Baldur's Gate 3, Pokemon, Minecraft, Dispatch are the ones I've really been playing. And then there's like a very large list of stuff that I want to play more. Like, I've started to get back into Overwatch. I want to play more Dead by Daylight with like homies. Yeah, big variety. Dead by Daylight is in a bad state. That's no good. I kind of fell out of Dead by Daylight because not only did they change the perks on my main and like nerfed my main, but I just can't keep up with all the DLC anymore. There's so much of it. And they're constantly like adding it and taking it away. I think we're a pretty good spot.
Yeah, you could probably take on the rival fight.
Okay. Playing killer sucks. Killer population in my area is so bad. It's equal to survivors. Blah. Tongue twister. I mean, I haven't really played Dead by Daylight since the last time I played it with you. So I don't really know what state it's in.
It's definitely it is in a state. I'll say that. It's I mean there's never a perfect way to balance the game to where all killers are on an equivalent level. And so, there are just going to be some killers that feel tremendously awful to play, and some killers that feel really good to play. And the perks right now make lots of killers that, oh, hey, we're just gonna turn this into a slugfest, or we're just gonna, camp out a survivor and, make them go down 3 times, hook them 3 times. Okay, cool, now it's a 3v1 and you have 2 gens left. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, and I was never a good killer player. I've always played survival. They made Myers into a dash killer, then removed him from the shop due to Halloween game coming. And bully squads are getting more common. Bully squads. Is that like a survivor thing?
Yeah, it's basically, flashlights, sabo hooks, running things like,
Hmm.
there's...
Isn't that what you're supposed to do, though? Is flashlight and sabotage hooks?
Yes, kind of, but not really. They're basically just bullying the killer into, so 3 people basically have the role of, hey, take killer aggro and make him regret playing killer. And 1 person has the job of, I'm gonna go around and rat gens the whole time. And then sometimes it turns into all 4 of them are just bullying the killer. And so it's
no.
flashlights and head-on and dead hard and locker stuns and running you to the edge of the map and then plot twisting and just generally making it impossible.
Flash grenades. Basically just make killer regret.
Yeah.
These guys don't need that yet, so we're okay. And then rage when they have Lightborn. Does that mean like flashlight no worky?
Yeah, that's flashlight no worky.
Flashlight no worky. Yeah, I remember so I used to play Michaela Reed a lot. And she had a perk that let people heal themselves and they yoinked that from her. And so I'm like, I don't even know what perks are good anymore, which makes it a little bit difficult to play. He doesn't have a Snivy. He has an Oshawott.
It kind of just, yeah, it depends on what your role is on team. Like, you can just be cringe.
It's one exhaustion perk and gen rush perks. So many gen rush perks. Yeah, because I'm definitely not a player that likes to try to like loop the killer. I'm not good at that. I would rather just focus on gens.
Hey, look, a bird.
A bird! Oops, did I do that? You can do a gen in like 40 seconds into a match. Because they also spawn next to each other. That's true. I used to feel like playing Survivor was so hard, but now I feel like playing Killer is harder.
Playing killer isn't necessarily harder. It's much more of a, you either play the meta killer or you just suffer. So like, you learn nurse or you just, I don't know, take L's.
If I were to play
Like-
Killer, I think I'd want to play Ghostface or Huntress.
Huntress is normally in a pretty good state. Ghostface is currently in a miserable state.
You play Dash or Rush Killers or Suffer.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know, don't click Thundershock. That is a ground type.
Yeah.
I would say confuse this thing.
May not be.
Nah, you just roll. We ball.
Wait. Okay, so now both of our guys are level 8, so I think we're okay.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we can catch something on this route too.
We can catch something on this route. If I read the documentation correctly, there's one encounter that's really good, and the rest of them are like alright, but it's still like fine whatever we get.
Let's see what we get. This is what we get.
Hey, you want to say that name out loud?
No, I'd prefer not to.
Why not?
I have a feeling you'll say some shit.
What could I ever possibly say in this instance? I would supersonic.
Slug my balls.
Nuh-uh.
No. At least it's another steel type. You're making me tired. You're making me eepy.
Wah wah.
This thing's only a level 2. I might just be able to throw a ball at it. My only weakness. But he's our friend now.
A friend.
It's a friend now. I have a feeling this was not the really good encounter though, unfortunately.
This was not the really good encounter. It's still a very fine encounter.
We gotta give it a name. What are we gonna name the guy? Having a fire type is good. What do we want to name the little guy?
Name it one of the other people that raided.
Yeah. Let's see. We got that person. Let's name it Evie. Oh, wrong button. EV item. There we go. Okay, so that's our guy from this route. Yeah, here's the ranch. Where are our little guys at? What are
you
my-
should be fine. You should be fine for the rival fight.
Okay. What are your thoughts on tabletop games? I mean, I'm a D&D person. And I like board games of most kinds. He said, "Fight me." Kill Team on Tabletop Sim might be a fun thing to try out. I've never heard of Kill Team. I think I do have Tabletop Sim though. Whoa. Should I swap out, you think, or just use another Thunder Shock?
Were you faster?
I believe so.
Then just use another Thunder Shot. Yeah, you're faster.
Okay. That was not pleasant, water gun. Yeah, I brought you a map, bitch. Kill Team is a Warhammer 40k rule set where you play a kill team from a faction where you have 5 to 14 models and a skirmish. Rule set where both players take turns playing one model. That doesn't sound like terribly complicated. Okay, we're about to where like the furthest I've gotten is. Like I found the dog. And that's usually when I get got.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? It's mostly rules on top of rules that can happen, not complicated, just a lot. I mean, most tabletop is a lot. This bitch trying to tell me what to do. What the fuck? Oh, thank God I don't have to run, like, all the way. I don't want to do that. Gonna take a second, too. Okay, I wanted to save. And we can catch one Pokemon here, too. Right? This counts as a different area.
Yes, because this is Flochesi Ranch.
Mhm.
I didn't actually look at what this encounter table was.
Most fights are just rolling d6s. Well, I am well versed in rolling dice. Well. A guy!
A guy! It's like one of the better encounters here.
Why does it keep avoiding my stuff? Ow! Why do you keep avoiding my stuff? I'm just gonna throw a ball at you. Get ball. Getting pinched hurts? Nuh-uh. Most rules are free to check out on an app. Haha, get in the ball. Yes, we will name this guy after someone else who rated in.
That seems entirely excessive. I don't think I want to see anyone get their hand put into the gear of an engine.
Yeah, that's a little excessive. I wonder if I can get this person's full username in here. Hi, Edgy! I am playing Pokemons. A square ton of feathers onto your hand is still a square ton. So that would still probably hurt. Somehow. Okay, come on. Sometimes my controller cuts out. They won't fit the last letter, but close enough. You mean DS? Do I mean DS? Did I mess up? There we go. Protect yourself from the lawyers. Okay, so we've caught our guy here. I don't think this guy's involved in any trouble. I'm gonna swap these guys. Just because. Where's the fucking dog at? I think I remember how I figured this out last time. I went the wrong direction. Oh, there's a person here, of course. I didn't want to walk through the grass! What's with all these water types hitting me harder than I would hope?
Because steel in this gen does not resist water.
I swear to God. That did nothing, okay. Steel is so weird as a defensive type. Because they love giving them very low health Pokemon. Should I switch or keep going?
You can keep going. Curlia's not at all a good Pokemon, respectfully. Curly is based, to put this in perspective, Curly is based at total as a stage 1 evolution, is lower than most starter Pokemon.
That's not what I wanted to click. My controller keeps disconnecting and reconnecting at terrible times. Why? Why hit self?
Bonk.
If it hits itself again, I might just swap out. Okay.
Okay, that's 2 double teams. This just turned into a kind of scary fight. Never mind.
Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and run back this way and have her heal my little guys up. It's so weird. Alright.
I'm gonna go BRB and get Dink.
Okay. Swap these two. Actually, what I should do is swap. Okay, come on. That way we can get them leveled up a little bit. Somewhat stubborn. Flame body. They hate high defense mons with high health. Isn't that the point though? For them to be like tanky? Okay. So I just want to go this way. Doggy! swap. Okay, this is like a silly, stupid puzzle. Okay. That's why they also lock what level your mons are in tournament. They don't want a Pokemon that's immortal. Let's see. Damn, I did not want to fight this guy. I was trying to avoid him. I sure am unlucky. Okay, we're gonna have to swap. Due to a level 1 Aeron's power. Why yawn? Come on, wake up.
I have returned.
Welcome back. I don't remember what that does.
What does?
Whatever that Pokemon's ability is. It's just like, oh, it's loafing around.
So that's Truant. That's the way that they balance that Pokemon's final evolution. Because Slacking has 600 plus base stat total and evolves at level 35, I want to say. And they have to balance it around the fact that they once every other turn it just doesn't work.
Hmm. Whoa. Photo, please. Swap. Slacking without his ability is scary. Why'd that bitch just hit me with a box? That's why Weezing's hidden ability in double battles with him were scary.
Yeah, so what they're talking about is Slacking's ability, Truant, makes it that way it can't act every other turn.
Mm-hmm.
Weezing's hidden ability is neutralizing gas, which
Gets rid of that.
gets rid of every ability on the field, which means that Slacking at a base power of 600, where normally based at total of 600 plus, where normally those Pokemon are restricted to 1 or 2 per team, the setup is just, oh hey, I get both of these on the field, my Weezing is a support Pokemon, but that's okay because I have an extra Pokemon above you that has above 600 base stat total.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it insanely scary.
Big scary. No, like. A attack of 160 and HP of 150 with good defensive stats is so scary. Only weak to fighting. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have to fight that guy, so I'm going to go back here. Oh, wrong direction. Silly me. Wrong direction. This way. Guy. Nope, that's also the wrong direction. Silly goose. His moveset's also very wide. Oh, a little guy! I love that little guy. Too bad I
Just a
can't
little
catch him.
guy.
Or make him sleep. Hopefully these guys are level 4. I'm trying to decide on whether or not I want to risk it to get them XP or just move on.
So, a good way that you can do some determination there is you can go and look up Zorwa's Gen 5 move set. So give me a minute and I will look that up. Zorwa moves learn Gen 5. At level 5, it learns Pursuit, which is a move that deals double damage if you are switching out. And it deals it to the Pokemon you are switching out. And a Baltoy, if I remember correctly, is a Psychic type. So either way, you're going to get hit. And Psychic takes super effective from Dark. So I would not switch in there. I would go, if you're going to switch out, I would switch out to either Magnemite or Clink.
I guess I'm just trying to decide if, like, if I attack with this guy, if it's gonna... He's technically under level, or she's under level. So I'm like, should I swap, or should I go for it?
I would say swap. It's gonna keep you a little bit safer and prevent you from losing anything.
Bonk. Must be a heavy sleeper. Bonk. Love them, so cute, and the evolved form is cool. Yeah, I agree. They're up there on my favorites. Cool, we get fire move there. Let's see here. Yeah, you leave that dog alone. Oh, you're so scary. No. I don't remember you, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I am God's sleepiest soldier.
Yeah. EP
So,
time?
I will watch you until your next good save point
Mm-hmm.
when you're back at a healing point, and then I will go ahead and call it there with you.
Okie dokie. Thank you for hanging out with me, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's no problem. And let me know next time you're playing. I'd be happy to come hang out, help you out some more.
Are you busy next Friday? Are you gonna be gone?
I am in Vegas next Friday.
Okay, that's what I figured. So I might do something else next Friday, but maybe the Friday after. I don't know how long you're gone.
I'm gone Monday to Monday.
Monday to Monday? Okay, so if you're not busy then.
Yeah, I should be good 2 Fridays from now. And
Okay,
yes, it
cool.
is EB time for the cat boy.
EP time. Catboy named Panda.
Yeah, I don't have my normal profile picture on. This has just been my profile picture for like a year and a half now.
Year and a half? I guess
Yeah,
to
my
be fair, I
normal-
changed mine. I haven't changed it back.
I hit Valorant phases occasionally, and then I found some cool art people drew of cats that looked like the Valorant cast, so mine's Chamber. And I just haven't switched it back at this point.
That is kind of cool. I've never played Valorant.
It's a cesspool.
It's a cesspool. But what game isn't a cesspool?
You make a fair point.
Wait. No. I don't wanna... She's still gonna help me out here. Just in case. Nope, okay. So many multiplayer games are toxic due to esports mentality. Yeah, I can agree with that. Like sometimes I just want to play a fucking game, bro.
Yeah, but like, hear me out. Inting with the boys in some League of Legends, great time.
Ew. I say ew though, just because like I don't know how to
Ew
play it.
League.
Ew League because I don't know how to play it.
Yeah,
I've tried like
it's-
a handful of times and I just can't do it.
Yeah, but like, funny characters.
So many forgot that video games are for fun. Ew. That's like kind of my thing, I think, with Pokemon too, in terms of like competitiveness and like it would. I kind of wish Pokemon, like for instance in like ZA with the ranked stuff, had like actual ranked and for fun. Because like I want people to fight me based on like the Pokemon they like. I want them to play with Pokemon they like, and I want to play with Pokemon that I like. I don't want to have to like play with like the meta Pokemon set, you know?
Yeah, you like
It's
the
boring.
you're
But
Yeah,
the-
the issue that you run into with a casual ladder is then people queuing competitively in the casual ladder, and then there's complaints about, oh, you shouldn't be able to run the competitive teams in the casual ladder because people are just steamrolling on the casual teams.
yeah.
And
There's like technically no winning.
yeah.
But the enemy team has 5 annoying characters every time, no matter which ones they pick. They're all annoying most of the time when they're on the enemy team. Yeah, facts. Enemy team is always annoying no matter what they pick.
Here.
Because they are
Alright.
the enemy!
You have made it back to a safe point.
Mm-hmm.
I shall be, I'll hang out for these.
Be their opponent. Pretty please. And I'm like, no. I don't want to fight a kid.
Beat his ass!
That's a Mudkip.
That is a kip. Alright, we're gonna run you through some of the thought process here. So,
Yippee. Thoughts. I don't normally have those.
What type is Mudkip?
Is it water ground?
It is not water ground yet, it is just a water type.
Just water.
But with that ground type, when does it get its first ground move?
That's a good question.
I'm looking it up for you.
I was like, I can look it up.
It does not get a water type move until level 10, but it gets a ground type move at level 6.
Mm.
So, you're kind of stuck with a ton of bad options here of switch in a Pokemon and take a lot of damage.
No matter which way you go.
No matter which way you go. So, the... yes, it does only have Mudshot. Your best option, your most defensive specially, is probably Clink. Clink does not deal a ton of damage. But remember, you're fighting a back-to-back, so you have to fight whatever the next Pokemon is, no heal in between.
Yes.
So, switch to Clink. Pray this doesn't do more than half. That's the answer. If this does more than half... Oh, we rolled luck. Okay, cool. We dealt 3 on the charge. We Vice Grip here. Because we just need to see... We need to see how damage numbers go. Oh, we are reading that Tackle... That's interesting that we're reading that Tackle does more damage to this. Okay, cool. Just keep Vice Gripping. So you can't heal your Mon after this battle because the next there's not a chance. The game does not give you a chance, if I'm remembering correctly. Ah, yeah, that's a little scary. The game does not give you a chance between now and the next battle. It is all text and immediately puts you into the next battle. Yeah, Vice Grip again.
Mm-hmm. Clink is weak to ground with no levitate, though. Why Clink?
Yeah, so we go Clink here because Magnemite has also not levitate. Unless I'm insane. Yeah, no, it does not.
Avoiding it.
Okay. So we saw that that does 5 damage. The...
Might need to switch
Okay.
out.
Yes. Switch out here, not because we are low accuracy, but because with the mud shots, those are dealing 5 to 6 damage normally.
Mm-hmm.
Crits in this game do double damage, so you just have a 1 in 16 chance to just die. To just lose a Pokemon for no reason, switch to Panda.
I should have probably taken some time to level up the other 2 Pokemon I caught, but I didn't think about it.
Ah, you're good, you're good.
Thundershock this guy?
Thundershock him.
Oh, these are our Pokemon. I see the Clink now. The accuracy down is going bad. Yeah, it was bad.
So now we pray that oh
He-
it does give you a
he-
heal.
he
Okay.
did heal
okay,
me.
my bad. Thanks, Alder. You're a real G.
He's like, I'm not gonna let you, like, have to do this back to back. He's like, I'll help you out. I'll dress their wounds. Psychic type. Purely based on level, I don't want one of these guys.
No, you're probably gonna switch to either me or Link. Probably me, so that way you avoid over leveling Clink for next.
Yeah, what is the level cap?
It is 13.
13. Hmm. Can't remember if Thunder Shock is more powerful than Tackle or not.
Yeah, you keep using Thunder Shock.
Controller, please. Reconnect, please. I'm wondering if this is a battery issue. Or if it's just a me issue. It stopped being painful with not letting you heal after like Gen 3. Stab in his special stat. Stab. He is a high special attacker.
Yeah, so do you know how all of the stats work in
Um,
Pokemon?
Like base level knowledge, yes.
Okay. So like what's the difference between attack and special attack?
I feel like I'm gonna butcher this. I can't remember the exact wording, but I feel like I get the gist. I could also be really
So-
wrong.
Yeah, so the difference between attack and special attack is basically just the type of move.
Mm-hmm.
So some attacks are they're defined as physical.
Yeah, I
which
was
means
gonna
they
say like physical
run off of
versus
the-
not.
Yeah, so the physical attack is for like things like Fire Punch and Flare Blitz, things that you are like physical moves.
Mhm.
Special is for things like Flamethrower or Thunderbolt, where it's not a physical move, it's much more a like conjuration. And then the respective defensive stats, defense goes for physical, special defense goes for special. HP is HP, speed is speed.
Mhm.
And so then yeah, that's kind of how stats work. And so you want to have a good matchup into the enemy Pokemon if at all possible. And if you don't have a good matchup, you want to use your best your best statted Pokemon into it with the combination of that type matchup.
I mean, that makes
Alright.
sense.
That is where I'm gonna call it, though.
Call it? Yeah.
Yeah. It was good to hang out. I mean, there wasn't really anything that went terribly wrong there. So
No.
there was no need to peepo steer. But
Go
yeah.
ahead and save here real quick. Yeah, go get some rest. I know you got a busy weekend and week ahead of you.
Maybe just a little bit. I'll live though. But yeah, I do need to get to bed. It's been a long week this week, and I'm glad it's the weekend very least.
Yeah, get some sleep.
Okay. Bye, friend.
Goodbye. See you in like 2 Fridays or something.
Yeah, or something.
Or something. At some point.
Yeah.
Somehow.
At some
way.
point. I don't know. Ah!
Ah! I most likely have autism, so I have a lot of knowledge in a few things. Me too. Okay, so we've kind of gotten to this point. Going to get back to the city. My Pokemon healed. Yes. So what we could work on, at least, is swapping these guys and getting them up, leveled up a little bit more. Whoa! Farming Slugma here is also good due to the IVs you get from Clinks. Clinks defense, yeah. We're just gonna get these guys leveled up. At least to like 10, I think. 10, 11-ish. It would be better if you could get special defense. Is there any place I should battle for special defense, though? Like any certain Pokemon that you've seen on these routes? Or even for the Baltoy? Because his weaknesses are mostly types with a lot of special moves. Hold on. Skitty gives speed, so you should be fine. Thank you guys for sticking through the ads. I really appreciate it. If the ads, like, I think the ads, okay. Sometimes Twitch is weird and it'll say ads are playing when they're not actually playing. Okay, they're about the same. Lots of Skitty. Eventually I might have to swap to training at that like ranch area for some extra XP. Get burned! Just in case I don't want to risk it. There we go. Let's go and heal up a little bit. Yeah, so I think we'll be playing, I mean, apart from next Friday, we'll be playing this Nuzlocke run almost every Friday. So if you want to, perhaps maybe, just maybe, give a little cat a follow so you don't miss out. Or you can join my Discord server, which has all of my homies in it, and we talk about stuff and all of like the announcements and happenings be happening in there. You can join our Discord. Posted your mini painted a bit ago. Okay, I will have to look in there. I haven't looked in there since stream, except for DMs from Panda. But I usually hang out in there after stream. Sometimes I'll do like a cheeky little hangout after stream in there. I host community nights at least once or twice a month where we all play games together or even just hang out or like watch a movie or a show. And we vote on like what movie or show we want to watch. Or game. Like we kind of just rotate it. I post all of my art that I draw in there as well. And any fan art I get or commissions that I pay for also get posted in there. They're both like level 6. Thanks. I am also on Blue Sky. I have a Facebook page, Instagram, Threads, and Tumblr. I don't use Twitter as of right now because I don't really agree with the owner as a person, as an individual, morally, as well as the fact of issues with AI being allowed to steal creators' content and art. And like AI remixing stuff. And crypto. Like I don't agree with any of that. I don't agree with the removal of the block system so that people that you've blocked can still see your stuff even if they can't like comment on it. All that stuff makes me hella uncomfy and I don't like being there. So yeah, I'm on Blue Sky instead. I do also have TikTok. I post clips of my streams on TikTok as well as other short form content. I upload all of my VODs to YouTube as well. And my clips. I like Blue Sky. I have a Myoshi account too. Yep. I'm pretty sure VTubers versus Ice is coming back around too, and I would like to mayhaps participate in that. If I have an opportunity to do that again. Controller, please. Controller is doing a struggle today. Might head off to bed. Hang out on your phone? Yeah, of course. Get some much needed rest. I appreciate it. I appreciate people who chat. I appreciate lurkers. I'm just glad that you're here. Spending time with me. It means a lot. Ragdoll's into bed. Me too, honestly. That's a mood. A slug! Ah. Your Patrat is going to beat me? I doubt it. I doubt it. That is not a Patrat. You need to learn your Pokemons. Child. Controller, please. Please no fight me. Okay, we've learned Mud Slap, so we have a ground type move. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, we should level up in here, I think. What are we doing? Okay, we're good. Hmm. Do some leveling of the ups. A monkey! Oh, wait. I can't remember. Is psychic? Is psychic good against fighting, or is it the other way around? Psychic is effective, okay. I couldn't remember if it was the other way around. Ugh. No. Another bottle. None of the attacks on this guy are really gonna do anything, so we'll move on to a different battle. I don't want to fight another one of these guys. I wish to fight something else. Doggy! Okay, now we need to swap. Controller, please. Please stop. Thank you. All right. Let's go first. There we go. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to fight. Okay, at least I can probably mud slap this guy. I'll slap him again. Let's slap again. Cool. Level 8. Smooch him. I'm gonna swap. But I don't know if I'm gonna stay swapped. I don't remember what type this Pokemon is. Hold on. dual type ice psychic. Okay. But my question about Smoochum is what moves do I get? At what levels? Okay, so it knows Lick, probably Pound, Powder Snow. Which means I should be okay. Ouchie! Hell yeah. So then I'm gonna go. I don't suppose you're gonna heal me. Hell yeah. It's a good training spot. Good training spot. Bow, bow, bow. We're just gonna level up. Oh, that's right. That's not gonna do like anything with as high as its defense is. Alright. If we can just get these guys to level 10, that would be a good stopping point. Confusion! Okay. I haven't seen one of these guys yet. A Surskit. Now Surskit I know is at least a water type, which is not good for ground. Or my fire type. And we don't want to overlevel the other two, so I'm just gonna run. Hold on, I'm gonna swap. There we go. Okay. Bye. Confusion. Yippee! Confusion, this guy. Where are we at? Okay, so we've got a level 9 and a level 7. We're so close to having everybody be like level 10. We can't exceed level 13 because that is the ace of the next gym leader. We can do this. Hold on. Okay. That's better. We're so close. We're so close. Let's fucking go. We're so close. I don't like Surskit. He's not my friend. Not my friend. Not friend. Not friend. So close. Confusion. Now this is another one we haven't seen. Golett. What typing is Golett? Ground Ghost. Level 7? So he knows Mud Slap, Astonish, and Defense Curl. Actually, I don't... Aha! It doesn't work. Yeah, so he's a ghost type, so that's not gonna work. The best I can. I don't want to swap because it's a fire type. He's got mud type move or ground type move. So my best bet would just be to use Harden and then Confusion. Oh, Astonish is not good for us. Oh no, he confused. No worky. Oh, so close. So close. After this guy, though, we'll have 3 to level 10. Cool. Power 50, accuracy 80. Go to the rapid spin. So cool. We've got all of these guys to level 10. So now we need to swap and get this one to level 10, and then we're good. We'll be ready for the next stream, where we'll go after the gym leader. One more reap. It growled at me. I don't think sheep can growl. But I could be wrong. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get him. Don't growl at me. Beep. Beep. Running in a circle. This is really probably not the best area for me to going after these guys. Like, a lot of the typings here are bad. The typings are not very good here. Might. Let's see here. Let us heal with her. maybe just fight right out here. Wait. This is okay, so this is Route 20. Oh, it's a Teddy Ursa. We haven't seen one of them either. Alright. One. Scratch. Ow. Ow. Yippee! Heal me, mummy. Thank you. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Jarvis, set it on fire. Oh, come on, we're getting so close. We can do it. Ew, it licked me. Okay, hold on, let's... Because I got paralyzed. Ow. I don't like the odds on this. I'm gonna swap. Mm. Mm. All right. Another one. This is bullshit. Swapperoonie. Oh wait, no. Fuck. Well, we lost our guy. That was awful. Oh no. I forgot that Pursuit attacks anyway. Well, that means we gotta make the graveyard box. I got too greedy. Got too greedy. Hmm. I need to. I'm gonna make box 8. And we're gonna change this to the graveyard box. There we go. And with that, I think I might be done for the night. Because the whole point of what I was doing was I wanted to get them to level 10.